What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. hELO, and today we're going to talk about what's my workflow for basically everything. So, what do I do? You're in the guy on the house. We got Divine as well. What's going on? Any breaking news? There is some breaking news, yes, and it's in the works right now. So we have. Let me check if I can say it. I'm sure I can, but just in case. You know me, I'm careful. Let me know if my audio is okay, if it sounds good. And that's Lover, what's going on? Thank you for being here as well. We also have Cheryl in the house. We have Sammy Superstar and Karen there, always first. Here we go. That's what's up. Let me know how's my audio before. Perfect, excellent. I'm using New Wave XLR. I just bought it yesterday. I'm very lucky that I have like same day delivery for Amazon, and it's working really well. All right, so let's go and get started with the show. So welcome to the live show. My name is Dr. hELO. I am your live streaming doctor, and I will show you today what's my workflow. What do I do in regards of continuing content? And obviously, before then, we said hi to the whole team right here. And where are you watching from? I am watching from Washington, D.C., I am watching myself. Yes, I'm actually streaming from 30 minutes west of Washington, D.C., so it's Herndon, Virginia. A very lovely community, and yeah, everything good. Can you hear the music in the background as well? I have a little bit of music today. So, hey, Marilyn, what's going on? Happy for you to be here. Purple hearts coming your way. I'm gonna have to get some purple hearts for you, definitely. All right, then I know we got India. India is watching from Philly. Divine from Maryland. Cheryl, where are you watching from? I know we got Sammy Superstar from, what is it? New Jersey. Karen there, let us know where you're watching from, my friend. And Maryland, Seattle, Washington. Beautiful Seattle. I love that city. All right. Nest Lover. Music is almost inaudible. All right, let me put some. Probably this is better. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got Nest Lover from Newark, Ohio. All right. Your mics produces great sound. What are you using? I'm using today my Shure MV7. Shure MV7. So yeah, it's a great mic. It's a front and there's mic. Dynamic. It sounds really well. It's from the company Shure, so it sounds really good. It's not my voice, believe me. It's not my voice. Potatoes here. Here we go. Idaho, baby girl. Idaho. Amazing. All right. So let's get started with what do I do for my workflow, right? Right. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to open a bunch of programs that I actually use for my workflow. So here we go. Screen number 2. Let me take myself off of the screen, obviously, right? Hopefully, this is an empty screen. I'm going to start opening the programs that I use. The first thing that I use is when I get something that it's already previously done. Can hear the music? All right. All right, let me check here real fast. Interesting. I can hear it here, but it's all good. No worries about the music. Let's concentrate on the content. Might get distracted with it, but hopefully it sounds. Let me see here. All right. So let's keep on going here. All right, so this is what we have. You heard it? Cool, awesome. All right, so the first thing that I use is Descript. This is a program that basically takes all of your stuff and all of your like videos and converts it into words. That's what basically it is. So let's see, multi-streaming with Be Live. This was one that I did last. Hey, hello from Sydney. Awesome, cool. Victoria, welcome to the stream. All right. Let me open the correct Descript. I do have the Descript that is, I'm using a beta version from Descript themselves that they're giving me the opportunity to actually be part of. So let me open that one real quick and pass it over here so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. All right. Where's the Wave XLR? Okay. Awesome. Cool. All right, here we go. So, yeah, I'm using the Wave XLR today. Sounds really good, huh? So basically, you put the video in here. This was one of the videos that I did last week. Mr. Camera Junkie, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being here, as always. Amazing. And this is the full video right here. And what I do is that I go through basically every single wording. And while you use the wording, you can actually just play it and it will start playing the whole video, right? So right here's the video. This is what it does. And you can just take stuff out of it. Like for example, if you want to take all the filler words, like in short and gap words, you can, copy highlights and detect description errors, which is pretty fun, right? So all that stuff is done here. What I do is that I take excerpts. Like for example, if this is the short that I want to create, I highlight it, right click, and then click to composition and put new. If you already have one, you can always do existing, but let's do new. So this is clips from BeLive live stream, which today's dates is the 6/7/22. So this is it, right? Pretty cool. So from here on, I'm gonna go, you can change wordings and stuff, but you need to basically, you need to sign up for Discord. This is really an amazing piece of equipment. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It works really well, and to have your video, like if it was a script, like if you were doing a Word document, you're basically using a Word document, but you're editing your video while you're doing it, which is really cool. Now I go here, transcription errors, I'll submit it, and this will start. And it will detect any transcription errors in there, and it will give you what the AI believes that is wrong, and will give you the opportunity to fix it. So it's still detecting. It probably will take, I don't know, a little while, but like for example, right here, it says BeLive. This BeLive, you can correct it. You press E or correct right here. Then I can go in there and put b.live, which is how it's correctly written. I'll hit correct. It won't change your wording, whatever you were saying in there. And it will keep the essence basically. Now, right here as well, you can do copy highlights, shorten word gaps. Like if you have a lot of gaps in between words, which I do a lot. You can shorten those gaps in here, apply to all. You can put a second in between each one, or 2 seconds or 3 seconds, whatever you want, and it will shorten those gaps. And you can see the gaps here in the bottom. This is when I'm talking. This is my pauses. If you want to shorten that pauses and make your video a little bit more a little bit smaller, not more smaller. That's not smart. But if you want to make it smaller, you can actually do. And this helps a lot. So whenever you're doing a short, like less than 59 seconds to make a YouTube short, this is when it comes very handy. You take that little spot, those little silences out of there, and boom. But if not, I can show you another way while I'm doing my editing. So we're gonna take this. This is all I do right here. Then you're gonna take it. You're gonna press share, and this is when it's done, right? You're gonna hit export, and you're gonna do video. Once you put video, you export it. It will do a small export, and clips, blah blah blah. I'm gonna put it on downloads and save it. Once you save it, it exports it into that document. Into that folder that you set, and it will magically appear there, basically. Let me go back. Let me check. Let me hide this right here. So we're done with this script. Once this script finishes here, those 54, it's 60 seconds, 65%, 69. Goes in less than a minute if it's short like this. This is 26 seconds, so it's not that long. But here we go. Video export completed. You're gonna open that document. Let me see, where did it open? Here we go. Yeah, I've downloaded a lot of things today, so sorry about that. All right, so we're gonna keep this here, right? And we're gonna go and open the program that I actually use for editing, which is Filmora. Filmora, Wondershare Filmora. It's free for some. I bought this version because I wanted everything on it. So let me show you real quick. It's opening in the wrong window, but I'll move it over here right now. Here we go. So I already have a kind of a template that I use, right? This kind of a template right here. And when I do shorts, I like to use one by one, like Instagram. So it basically helps. You can use it in any of the platforms. So the one that I use here is iteration. Iteration, because iteration, it means I'm going to do it all over again. So I'm going to open that one up. And you're going to see iteration. It has already music. It has, you know, live. It has the Ask Docs or hELO stuff in there. So it's already a template that I use, and I can change the colors around and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import the media. I'm going to bring that video for today in the downloads. Clips. Where is it? Right here. Clips from BeLive. I'm going to open that, and I'm going to drop it in here. Right here. Where it's supposed to go, right? Right here. It's a little bit longer, but it's 1080 by 1080, 30 frames per second, or 29.7 frames per second. It's basically the same thing. There's no difference. So I'm going to shorten that, right? I'm going to take all this. I'm going to take it back. And this is a system that I already have. I already have this system. It's really easy to do, and it helps out a lot. So let me go here. When you want to change the first part of the video, that, you know, it looks empty. Check this out. I always have a photo here, or I can take a photo from whatever I've done. You can go here, boom. This is your face, right? And then you can hit photo. Almost all of them have it, and then just lower it to the first part right here. And make it as small as possible. And now you have that as a thumbnail, like kind of a thumbnail that whenever you put it on Instagram, Facebook, or anything else, it's going to have that in there. It's really easy, but it's really small. You can tell this is the shortest you can get on a track, you know, the shortest. And it's really cool because it gives you something to look forward to, or, you know, it doesn't have this face right here. It actually has this face. So something that you want, right? Okay. After I have everything in my template, obviously there's other stuff that I need to do, like put everything here in purple, like I always have it. And I'm going to take this two right here. I'm going to hit copy. And I'm going to take this all the way out. And I'm going to paste it 2 times. After that, I'm going to make sure that I bring them together and pull this one out, this is the end. So trying to push them in, right? Those are the parts of the template that I use, and you'll see them right now, which is the Ask Dr. hELO in the top. All right, give me a second. So I don't know why it did not take. Let me edit the properties. If it did not take, I see something weird here. Project settings. If it didn't take, it's taking it as a widescreen. So put it back on Instagram, hit OK, and that's where you can see everything. So make sure that if that happens, go to File. It's Filmora. Wondershare Filmora. If it doesn't import as a one by one, make sure you go here to File. What's it? File, Project Settings, and then make sure the aspect ratio is 1:1 and resolution is 1080 by 1080. All right, so here's what I'm trying to do. You see that in the top, it doesn't have anything, or in the bottom right here. Oh, I'm in the middle. Great. Okay, so in the top, you see what it says Beeline's dashboard. It doesn't have anything here or anything here. So here it is. This is what I'm trying to do. That it has actually the Ask Dr. hELO, and it has the live. So I'm trying to scale this back, and I'm going to put it right here, shorting it until here. All right, and then put a transition, which they have a bunch of transitions in there. I used to use fade or dissolve. This is really simple. And we're gonna go and play this out to see how it looks. All right, let me forward to the last part. And you can see the transition going in there with the music. Finishes off the transition. It has music in there. And that's basically it. After that, I'm going to export this right here. I'm going to transport it as iteration is key. I'm not going to export it. I'm going to file, save as, save project as, and change the name of it because this is my main, the iteration one is the project that I use all the time. So I keep that iteration open so I can change names for it. So this is live video. No, this is, what is today's topic again? Content workflow, live content workflow. I can spell. So you hit save, and then afterwards you go to export, right? And you export it, go to settings. I have the best settings right here. It's an MP4. I'll export it, and then we will jump into the program that I use, Agorapulse, so I can schedule everything and just put it out there to everybody to see. So this is my workflow. This is my second step. The third step is obviously, putting content out there. But before, I'm going to show you a trick because there's other programs that can help you write. And I have another program that helps me write. I don't come up with all this stuff alone. You're a content creator, you need help. So yeah, here we go. So open folder. The folder, where are you folder? Here we go. Here it is, right? So I can close this and I can keep this, hidden right here. Now we go. Let's go to Chrome real quick. There's a program that I use. There's two programs actually. There's Jasper AI, which helps you write. So for example, if you open over here on Jasper AI and you go to templates, those templates, you can do a paragraph generator. I can't generate the word for some reason. Paragraph generator. Go here. You put content, Dr. hELO. Let me see, Dr. hELO, content, sheltering, Dr. hELO, content workflow. Oh, and then I put it a happy voice. I'm always in happy voice. I can generate AI content, and that will write for you. It's not exactly that you want to take everything that's there and use it on your postings, right? In your posts, but at least have an idea of what you got. You see, Dr. hELO has a helpful workflow guide that merchandisers can follow. For today, we're just going to go with it. Just going to copy it and create something in Agorapulse so I can distribute it everywhere. But you see, it gives you 3 paragraphs that you can take from information from and it can help you generate some content, at least some ideas. That's what I use it for. I don't use it completely for copy and paste because it's kind of robotic, but it provides you with ideas, and it's a way to basically it's basically a way to just generate more ideas. Nice, Sammy. All right, so the next one that I use, and it's similar. The only thing is that this one I bought on AppSumo for one price only. I would think it was $60-something, and it's for life. You don't have to. It's not a recurring payment. Let's put it that way. So I go here to blog intros. This is the one that I use, and you're gonna put the same thing. Dr. hELO, content workflow. Write for me, enter, and then you can choose either or. So it doesn't really matter. And then you're gonna make adjustments to it. So this is stuff that it's helping you out, help you generate content. Specifically because it's hard creating content every day. I put out content almost every single day. And this is my workflow for my 6 in the morning. At 6 in the morning, I'm up doing this. Seriously, unless I feel bored at night, which I seldomly do. I love to be with my family. If they're doing something else, probably I jump in here. But I dedicate most of my times at night and when I'm not streaming to my family. But when I'm not, I might go and do 2 or 3 posts, and I don't have to, post anything for 3 days. I just use Agorapulse, and it posts for me. All right. So I'm going to copy this one. Let's use this one. I'm going to hit another tab. I'm going to go to Agorapulse. Agorapulse is a program. I'm an affiliate as well. So, full disclosure, if you buy Agorapulse through my links, I will get a commission. But this is what I like about it. You already have everything in here, right? You have your profiles. I have 5 profiles in here. But this one, I'm going to use only 4 profiles out of it. Because I want to, for YouTube, you need a video. So here it is, right? Hello, hello. This is Dr. hELO. So afterwards, I'm going to put all my content in there, whatever it is. This, I have it changes the program or whatever. So maximum characters, I have 60. So for able to use it with Twitter, which is, what is it? Something 240 characters, I believe. There you go. You have that, right? Then put a thumbnail in there. So let's go to Canva and try to download a thumbnail that I used before for exactly this. So let's say I'm going to use Be Live multi-streaming. Yeah, why not? Or, I got a bunch of them. I got templates for all this. So let's use this one right here. I'm going to use this as a template, right? I'm going to download the photo and I'm going to quickly put a text over it. And it's going to say my content workflow. And because I have a letter, workflow without a W, right? Good job, hELO. Because I have already, my branding has a specific font. I use the Objectivity Extra Bold. That's the one. Make it smaller, make it longer, and put it down here. And guess what? We get ourselves a small thumbnail. So after that, I share, download, PNG, and I'll use the one that I actually need, which is page 1. I'm gonna download it. That's it, quick and simple. I have a whole system for my workflow already. So it's not as easy as it looks right now, obviously, right? Because I've been working a lot on it. So I can do this, just drop it in there, and guess what? It's gonna take it, and it's gonna give you an image of whatever it's gonna look like on your post. There you go. This is for Facebook. Let me see if there's probably a way so you guys can actually look at it. Here we go. So Facebook has everything the same. Instagram, it has everything the same. LinkedIn, and then you have Twitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule it. I'm going to schedule it, right? I'm going to put it for the 11th, for Saturday. I'm going to choose a time and date. Not that time, I'm sorry. So let's say 7 a.m. I'm going to delete this one. I don't want to confuse anybody, but that's why I'm putting it for the 11th, so I don't have to harm anybody, you know, because this post is all over the place. It's not a real post, so, it's all good. So here we go. We hit done. And after we hit done, we go here to schedule. And that's basically it. That's everything that I do at 6 in the morning every single day. Why do I wake up at 6 in the morning every single day? Military. Hey, it's stuff that we do. And believe me, it's not that I want to wake up at 6. I just do. So here are all the posts. And if you want to make changes to any of the posts as well, you can go here and it goes back before, obviously, is out. You can make changes to it. So for example, workflow, instead of in place, I want to put some hashtag content workflow and hashtag ask Dr. hELO, hashtag be live, hashtag live streaming. You can do that, and then you can save it, and it will save it for every single one of them as well. So it's real easy to use. It's amazing. Yeah. I do also have to get really early for work, anyways. So, but I'm telling you, like in Saturday and Sunday, it's the same thing. It's really bad, but it's really good at the same time. So it kind of works out. But basically, that's what I do. That's my workflow every single day, so I can create content. And sometimes I do this like 2 or 3 times in a row during a Thursday evening or something, and I have everything scheduled for 3 days. So it's really good, and I do that constantly. So it's not that I do it like once or twice. I do it like 3 or 4 times, sometimes in 2 weeks or even more. So sometimes I'm just chilling with my family, and if I wake up in the morning, I can just have a little bit of coffee and just chill during the morning instead of doing content. But I do love doing content in the morning. I do go to bed late. You're damn right about that one. All right. And this is what I have for you guys today. If you have any questions of any specific questions about the workflow, just let me know. If you're watching this as a video in the future, put your questions down in or the description or the Facebook area, the comments, or LinkedIn, whichever of them. This is really cool, and it's a passion of mine. So I love doing this thing in the mornings or whenever I have time during the night as well. But yeah, that's all I have. Ask your questions now, right here in the comments, and let me know if you have anything. And this can be done with your own, Agorapulse. I will recommend it forever, because this is the one that actually worked for me. As a matter of fact, here it is. So let me take this comment out, and you can see, you can go to askdrhelo.live/Agorapulse, and you can try it out. Try it out first. If you like it, I guarantee you're gonna love it. It's a real great software to get organized. And if you want to do content regularly and organized, this is the way to do it, to be very honest. I've tried many other softwares and they just didn't work. I went to AppSumo, I went to other platforms, which I won't mention. It's not worth mentioning. That was my experience. So, but my experience with Agorapulse, amazing. Super amazing. So if you want to get yours, ask drhelo.live/Agorapulse. And also, like Word Hero, that was an AppSumo special. Word Hero, you go to AppSumo, write Word Hero, and you can get it for a great price. And it works almost as good as Jarvis. So it generates almost identically as Jarvis, which is really good. And it helps you write blogs, books, anything you want, to be honest. Now, you don't have to use Filmora, Wondershare Filmora. I use it because I learned how to use it with Daniel Batal with his tutorials. I learned how to use it, and it's Mac and it's PC, so I feel comfortable with using it anywhere. So if I'm on the go, I can use Wondershare Filmora with my MacBook Pro, or I can use it here in my desktop, which is PC. So it works identical for both of them. And Descript, there's no other thing like it. So if you want to get Descript, go ahead and get it because it's really amazing. It's worth every single penny. I'm definitely not. I pay it every month with ease. It doesn't bother me at all. It's really, really good software. And what else out there converts your videos into a document where you can actually get a blog out of it? You can do a bunch of stuff with that. You can get SRT. So for if you have a video and you want to do subtitles, you got that as well too. And you can download .srt document and put it in your videos, and it will follow, the same thing. So it's really, really good. All these things I've learned with time, and by watching videos or watching others doing it. It's nothing that has not taken me time. It has had taken me a lot of time. So right now I'm giving you, the true tricks that I use to be successful and actually have a content workflow that can help you out. So if you use any of these tools, if you want to go on social, on any of your social profiles and do them all together at once, this is the way. All right, guys, if you have any other questions or anything, please put them down in the comments. This is all I have for you today. And remember to like and share this show to anybody that has a need to create content in bulk, because this is great for creating content that goes every single where you want it to go. All right, guys. This is all I have for you today, and thank you very much for being here on the Be Live Network. I'll be streaming tomorrow on my channel at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, America time. So basically, if you look it up as if you live elsewhere in GMT -5 or -4, it's New York time, same time. So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be talking about how to live stream through YouTube. Pretty easy, but I'm going through the steps one by one with you tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow on my YouTube or my LinkedIn or my Facebook. All right, guys, this is Dr. hELO out. No.